What is up? Welcome to Film Villains. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Yo, what's going on, Ack? What's up, Hunter?
Yeah.
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Good. My name's Alex, by the way, in case we ever end up having an audio version of this show retroactively. You'll know all of our voices.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to our
Hi,
voice?
Summer.
Oh, Summer
We
here.
we already have people talking shit in the room. Excellent.
All right, let's do this, Summer.
What up,
We
Summer?
are live or undead.
Yeah, man. Guys, the real horror story is that Super Bowl, man. Kansas
I
City
know
got
what the
their
hell
butts
happened.
whooped. They got their butts whooped. I
Yeah,
did
they
not see
did.
that coming, man.
Were you happy about this? As a
No, I was impartial. I
Green
mean,
Bay
I was
Fudge
rooting.
Packers?
I was rooting for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't like the Eagles. Eagles fans are a bunch of dicks.
Oh,
And I say that with some knowledge of the topic. So
have you been to the Eagles stadium to watch a game?
Live
I have
on
not. No,
Sports
I would never go
Villains.
to the Eagles stadium to watch a game. I don't have a death wish, bro. Like fuck that, man. You like seriously, like you go to the Eagles stadium wearing the wrong colors, man. You're gonna get your ass whooped, or at the very least, like accosted on the street.
Yeah.
Am
My
I
brother
in a
lives in
Sports Villains
Philadelphia.
podcast? Is that what happened? Is this Sports Villains?
Yeah,
Because
welcome
we've
to
already
Sportsville.
lost
Sorry,
our
guys.
viewers,
Sorry, yeah.
But whatever.
I did watch a cool horror movie though.
Alex is
This
mad
week.
because he didn't get invited to a Super Bowl party.
I was invited to several, actually, but instead I was busy watching this during the Super Bowl. So,
Oh wow, okay. You actually made the
but-
right choice, bro.
I don't have things to say about that. Maybe when Jonathan's around, maybe I'll just talk about it anyway.
Yeah.
Hi,
Jon-
Summer.
Jonathan is
Good to
unable
see
to
you.
be with us tonight, so Summer's here with us. Hello, Summer.
Hey, Summer, do you like it when we talk about sports that I don't know about instead
Or
of
Paris
movies, or do you
Hilton, or
prefer
other
movies?
various,
Paris Hilton.
what's that movie? Elise.
Night in Paris, dude. It's all
Oh,
about Night in
I don't
Paris.
remember what.
I mean,
was.
that is a movie. You can buy it on a DVD.
You
so,
can?
VHS.
Yeah.
A horror movie, depending on what you like.
That's true.
Yeah,
Good,
so
good
lot of
stuff, guys.
careers.
We're off the rails yet again.
Yeah.
We have no rails.
yeah, there's no rails. And so, Hunter, what did you watch this week?
So I watched a cool movie called The Turning, and it starred Finn of Stranger Things. What's his name? Finn Wolfhard.
Oh,
A 2020 horror film about a woman who gets hired to nanny or tutor these two very, 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 very creepy kids. And it was an enjoyable movie. It was pretty fun.
did it chop your balls off? Because somehow it
Whoa.
went fully.
It has a 12% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I might like this. I might be all about this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I will
again-
say, dude, Finn is so creepy in it, and it's partially due to his performance, but mostly due to the script. This kid is like so unhinged, bro. Like they'll just be like chilling, and the kid will be like, "Hey, like it'd be pretty fun to like slit your throat right now," and she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing, like just chilling."
That's some like Good Son shit.
Yeah, it's a fucking wacky movie, bro. But no, I don't even know why I watched it. My girlfriend threw it on, and I didn't get like sucked into it, but I did like enjoy it enough to like commit to the movie. And it was good and creepy, man. Yeah, nice. It had like kind of the haunting vibes, you know. She walks into the old creepy house. The two kids are there. Their parents died in a tragic accident. Finn Wolfhard is like literally a psychopath. And there's some ghost elements, and I don't even know, man. It's a trip, bro. But if you get a chance, I recommend it. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, the imagery looks cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely shot well.
Yeah, this kid is just so creepy though. Finn, man. He's like literally like a 15 or 13 or 14-year-old like psychopath.
Okay,
Like every line he says is just fucking nuts.
Wow. nice.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
Yeah, he actually just directed a horror film.
Yeah, the new Idle Hands, right? Or am I tripping?
No. He wrote and directed with one of his buddies a camp horror film, like not a campy horror film, but
Cool.
a camp
Takes place at a camp.
Yeah,
It's very cool.
But
Hey,
okay.
props to those Stranger Things kids, man, because to become that famous that fast, like it's God, I can only imagine how difficult it is to transition, I should say, into more adult, more mature acting, and those kids are doing a great job, man. They're
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew his real name. His name is Finn Wolfhard. What
Yes.
a fucking name, huh?
I
I just
know.
always thought he was Mikey from fucking Stranger Things, but awesome.
We see you.
He's been around long enough now that we need to know the actor's real name, Like,
Yeah.
Wolfhard.
Yeah, dude. That's what I saw, guys.
Where
Where did I see it?
Yeah.
I think it might have been on the Peacock. It might have been on the Peacock. On the Peacock?
Oh, peas cock. Okay,
I
got
don't know. It might have been on the Peacock, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Do you just like saying peacock?
It might have been on the Peacock, but
Peacock.
How about
in the peacock?
No,
On the peacock?
it's just resting on the Peacock, and
Peacock.
yeah, and it might have been streaming on the Peacock, and I might have clicked it and watched it.
We need to sample this later, Ack, and just edit out all of Hunter saying cock, 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 cock. That's gonna be the fucking. It's gonna end up on TikTok later.
That's pretty much what the pre-show is while he's waiting for us to join the chat. He's just like,
just talking about Johnson's
all day long.
Yeah, of course.
Hunter Johnson's.
Yeah.
You guys are. There it is. There it is.
That in a while.
I want a control panel on my end, Christian. I really want some of those buttons I can push.
Yeah, well,
I want a air horn or something.
It's really inconvenient, the setup, I'm not gonna lie. But I was also never trained. Like,
oh shit, I gotta turn it off.
I was never trained on how to do this. Ack was just like, you have controls of some shit, but it's like,
Just press buttons. You'll find out.
Right now, Ack would be smacking Ack like, you didn't even fucking train him. What the fuck? What do you expect him to do?
You've been on this for like 3-4 months now, and all you had to do is just come in without us and just press buttons.
I can say this might be the earliest I've ever called it, but this is by far the worst episode of Film Villains.
No, we called it earlier.
This is bad.
This is great.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys watch anything?
I watched fucking Black Devil Doll, which I don't know how deep I should go into that without.
Jonathan's movie, yeah.
But I watched fucking Black Devil Doll last night, and he's a motherfucking puppet. This thing is fucking batshit fucking crazy.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It is so offensive and sleazy and John Waters to the fucking max, but like I don't know. There's some like fucking, it's like if Chappelle and John Waters made a movie together, but only had like $25 to do it, but had like unlimited access to like titties at the same time.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's awesome. The fucking DVD, it made me feel good to have a DVD. Like the menus are fucking awesome. Like there's cartoons talking to you about anti-piracy shit and fucking slitting throats and stuff while he's telling you not to bootleg the fucking thing. And it's got commentaries and trailers and all kinds of cool shit.
Nice.
It feels good. Because I am such, I'll buy physical stuff, but, it's like, I still might watch it on streaming, even though I buy the hard copy. But I actually put the fucking DVD in, and this thing is fantastic. Have you seen this, Ack?
I have. Yeah. Jonathan gave me a copy because I had never seen it. Back in the day, I saw the doll used to come around in conventions. His brother did, or maybe Jonathan too. But I didn't know Jonathan back then. So, but I think we should probably. I want to watch it again. Jonathan gave me a copy. I got to figure out.
I want to interview Jonathan now that I've seen it. I have so.
All right, I'm gonna have to get me a copy of this movie. I gotta join the club, the Black Devil Doll Club.
Yeah, there's no way to buy it and support Jonathan. So fucking whatever you got to do to see it, fucking buy it off eBay, fucking download it off the fucking Pirate Bay, do whatever you got to do. Like it's not licensed right now.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, well, we will be putting it out on VHS soon enough.
Cool.
So
Cool.
this year.
I've heard that, but I haven't seen it. So, you know, had to do what I had to do.
And yeah, so Summer says this is your live stream. You can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, but before that,
Valid.
she said she doesn't like when we talk about sports.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, Hunter.
Like she's like, I don't like it.
What are you on? And can
wanna
I have
do.
some? Listen.
Damn.
Summer, I just
Called out.
I recommend a dose of caffeine, plenty of water, and
For your
you know.
bong. Okay.
No comment. No
Have
comment.
you guys ever had this, by the way? This
Bill's
is not product
coffee?
placement.
No.
It's strong as fuck, dude. As fuck. They brew each coffee individually. It's all pour overs. Like you can't. That's all it is. And I got the
And
little
it's good
sticky
stuff.
hands. I'm ready to like clean the shower like with the toothbrush right now. So you know, if we
Hell
have
yeah.
any activities we got to get to on Film Villains today, like I'm down. I'm ready.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
A little meth in the coffee sometimes.
Yeah.
So you said you actually watched a movie act? Should we talk about that? Or you want to get into horror movie news, or what are we doing? What's going on?
I watched a movie this week called Presence, directed.
Presence.
Is that with a C or a T?
Steven Soderbergh. Presents.
I still don't know.
Presents with a C, not present.
It could have been presents with a fucking T.
Yeah. Well, if you were up on what's out in the movie theaters right now, maybe you'd fucking know about this movie.
Boom! Christian, mic drop.
Get your shit together, Alexina.
I just saw Mufasa in the theater, bro. I'm hip.
Oh, that sounds awful. How was
It was
Mufasa?
with my mom. It was her birthday. What are you gonna do?
Mufasa? There's a Mufasa now?
Yeah, it's fucking Lion King prequel live
action. Live action.
Oh, one of those
prequel.
like it's weird. It's fucking
CG
weird because
movies,
it's like you have to get used to like realistic looking animals talking, like versus like because I mean the real Lion King's great. Like
The Lion King's a fucking probably like top 2 or 3 Disney movies of all time.
Yeah. And traumatizing, like feels like you will leave that shit fucking crying. None of the murders were like in front of you, you know, that they learned to not traumatize this generation like they did ours. But anyways, Presence.
Yes, Presence.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so you know Steven Soderbergh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he directed the Ocean's 11 movies, which I hated. The Traffic movie, which I hated. I pretty much I liked this one. That movie, he's been doing like low budget movies lately because he kind of got over the studio system. I kind of liked one of his recent movies, but I've pretty much hated everything else that I've seen of him since Sex, Lies, and Videotape, which was the 1989 indie movie masterpiece. It's awesome, James Spader. So this movie is all about a ghost and a family that moves into a house that has a ghost in it, and the entire movie is POV of the ghost.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And so you're dealing with the new family moving in and the family dramas, and the daughter of the family can kind of sense the ghost, but and it's an entirely steady cam movie. So let me show you guys the trailer. It was I'll give my a review of it in a second here.
That sounds cool. I love that premise.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
What's it like?
Sick.
What's what like?
I never had anybody die.
Scary.
I'm a sucker for long shot steady cams. That's gonna be my shit.
Dude,
What do
this
you
looks
mean?
freaking cool.
It's
Like the world cracks apart. You fall into this hole.
Dude,
And
I'm
the
hype on
sides are
this
mud.
trailer.
And you can't get out.
Amy B says Presence was a really good movie trapped inside a really
You
dumb
wonder
movie.
where they are.
Is what I thought.
Okay.
And you wonder what it would be like if you were there too.
Dude.
Stylistically, that looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christian, please no spoilers, because that looks fucking awesome, and I would really like to see that.
Yeah, it's really really cool the way that it's shot. Obviously, it's all POV, right? And I mean, we've seen POVs before, POV movies before. Right? Enter the Void. Have you guys seen the Gaspar Noé movie?
I haven't seen that. No.
It's about a character that dies at the beginning, and then his ghost is floating between apartment to apartment to different people that he knew into his place. And it is a drug fueled. He dies of an overdose, and then he fucking goes to all the people.
Oh, cool.
Sees what their reactions are of his death. It is, and that's Gaspar Noé movie. If you have not seen that, you have to see that. But and then there's Maniac as well. That recent Maniac, the remake with Elijah Wood.
Oh yeah.
But this one is really fucking cool. It's just nice and mellow and creepy, and you start not because we're already trained to kind of to understand the camera's eye as movie watchers. There's a lot of time where you kind of forget that you're watching through the eyes of the ghost that is the presence that's there. And so it's just really cool the way that you can also come in and out of that perspective and just understand that, oh, I'm watching a movie, or am I watching the perspective? Yeah, it's a genius, simple idea. Fully, it's a genius idea. But I guess the approach or the story wasn't all that great. And I kind of figured out what was happening very, very quickly. Maybe halfway through, I was like, "Oh, that's what's happening. This is in this and this." I told the friend that I went with, and it was like,
Would you agree with this comment on the screen right now?
Let's see. I guess I just mean so much potential that came out sometimes, but overall it wasn't as good as it could have been. But most of my problems were the script, while the technical execution was great. Yeah, I do agree. And Amy and Summer both watched it. I mean, think about this, Amy and Summer. You have that whole storyline with Lucy Liu's character and her husband. All of that storyline goes nowhere, and it gives us depth throughout, but it has nowhere. It doesn't go anywhere. So we just spend all this time with those things that are in our thoughts. So either way, it's a good experiment. It's a pretty decent movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed just soaking it in. It also reminded me of a movie called Haunter, starring Abigail Breslin, which was probably my favorite horror movie that came out that year. And that's kind of like a Haunter is basically about a girl. It's a Groundhog Day with a girl who's living in a haunted house, and she has to wake up every day and relive the experience of living with her family and being trapped in this house, and they can't escape. Haunter is phenomenal, and it's directed by the guy who did Cube, the original Cube movie.
Dope.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That sounds up my alley for sure.
It has that kind of feel to it, but Haunter is a much better movie by far. But I don't know. I still respected this one. I still liked it a lot.
Was Haunters the name of the fucking documentary about all the like McKinley Mansion and all that shit? Wasn't that called Haunters too? McKinley Manor. McKinley Manor.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyways, side note.
Yeah. There's no S, so it's just Haunter.
Got it.
Canadian Vincenzo, whatever is Natelli or whatever the director. cube.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Presents, I do recommend it.
I
Check
think
it
it
out.
looks
Did you stay
fire,
awake
bro.
through it?
What's that?
Did you stay awake through it?
I stayed awake for every minute. Yeah.
That is 5 stars in the
Yeah.
Ack world. Like
I know.
even that
Yeah.
means there's something really special about it if you stayed awake for a full minute.
Yeah, I mean, I've fallen asleep through many things, and
That's so true.
even in the bedroom. But
yeah,
stayed
dude.
awake for presents.
Right on.
Let's see.
Hunter's
What-
off camera, but his sound's on, and you can hear like a lighter. But
Oh, yeah, we know what
Good.
Hunter's doing. Amy B says, at my theater, they showed a
Oh.
trailer for The Changeling and reminding me of what presents without
You're so
the
smooth,
movie
bro.
aspect. Yeah, Hunter. Wait, so there's a new Changeling? Or the old Changeling, Amy? I wonder what and not the Angelina Jolie Changeling.
The original Changeling is a great movie.
Oh, yeah, it's a hell of a movie.
Machine the Changeling.
The Changeling is fantastic. I love the Changeling.
The
Amy,
old
thanks
one.
for
Oh,
joining
okay,
us,
she's talking
dude.
about the old one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you guys want to get into some fucking horror news? Let's do this, man.
Oh, yeah.
We got some shit to
Sure.
talk about.
Let's
Hold
do
on,
it.
I'll figure out where to fucking
Cue it.
button There we go. All right.
Nice.
So we have a new trailer called I don't know what this is, like on Apple TV. It might be a TV show. It's called The Studio, and it stars well, let's just show you the trailer and you guys take a look.
Breaking news. Tonight, chaos has spread across the city. Officials are advising to shelter in place.
This summer.
You smell it? He's dropping trout.
That Johnny Knoxville?
We got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That zombie asshole?
Oh! I got duped. Is this really gonna die? We all gotta die sooner or later, buddy. And you're dying sooner.
This is real life.
Apocalypse.
Is this real?
All right, y'all.
Okay,
We love
no, it's
it,
not.
but
Okay.
it's whack up in here. We got a trailer crisis. Heartland Theater owners are refusing to show this because of the diarrhea explosion.
What? That's literally the biggest part of the trailer.
No. This is a movie where zombies infect people with their diarrhea. How the f else are we supposed to sell this?
Okay, well, hold on now. Are we losing the point of the film and the comedy? We made a dark satire about medical disinformation, and I don't want that to get lost.
No,
It's true. It's a very deep and complex film, but I want that diarrhea explosion in the trailer.
It's gotta
you know?
be.
As long as you maintain my client's vision.
Okay, that's pretty
Fucking
good.
down.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, whatever that is. It might be called The Studio. So it looks like Seth Rogen. The fucking guy that got shit on in the beginning, I can't place what movie he's in. He's in horror movies too. Whatever. So next up,
Interesting.
we have
I'll have to sign up for Apple TV's free month under a new email when that one comes.
yeah. Next up, we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you guys are Buffy fans, which I am not, but they are doing a reboot of the show, and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
With Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes.
Cool. See, I could get behind that. If they bring Sarah Michelle back, I'm like, all right, I'd check that out.
Okay.
And I'm sure that's probably the
Interesting.
only way it could happen, unless it's another decade from now or
Or
But-
she could be the narrator like they do with Dexter and shit. Who knows? They do fucking everything.
Yeah.
She's actually in the new Dexter show, actually, as
Oh.
well. But,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
she's having a little resurgence.
Yeah.
Good for her, dude. I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar was the girl in horror in the late 90s when I'm in my peak
Oh,
like
right. Fucking,
discovering
you know what you
horror
did last
movies
summer. Fucking.
I know
what
it's
she
yeah.
did.
Scream
in Scream 2?
Buffy. Like she was like the biggest name, the biggest Scream Queen. Or I don't know if Scream Queen's the right word.
She
but
was
yeah.
no, I mean,
she was
right.
huge
It's an
for
era
her.
where we didn't really use that term, but yeah, she and Jennifer Love Hewitt and Nev Campbell definitely were for that our little generation.
Yeah, definitely. Props.
Yeah, they have Chloe Zhao, who did she directed that Nomadland that came out. I think won the best movie at the Oscars. 4 years ago. So that's that. I don't know. I did not. I could not watch the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I like the movie, but not TV.
The
show.
movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Well, the show was what it was, but
I
it
wasn't-
wasn't. It was good for what it was.
I wasn't, must see TV with it, but I would
Yeah, me
watch it when
neither.
I was around and it was on, and she kicks some ass.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
to watch.
And I
her-
know that's a huge gateway horror for a lot of people like mine and Hunter's age, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
True that.
I mean, it was
that.
vampires on TV with some decent acting, some decent gore.
and some
For
weirdly
primetime TV.
furred. What is the word? Furred brows. Like they had these like scrunchy.
Oh yeah, it's the vampires that kind of look like this.
yeah,
Yeah, kind of
like-
Neanderthal, Wolfman-y vampire.
Listen,
yeah.
Right? Angel, he had the big. I forgot
Yeah.
about.
Furred
it's all
brow.
come back
Is
again.
what the term is.
yeah, they
I-
kind of had that look.
When I did my short Hell's Bells, I had my friend Dan Crawley doing the makeup, and I'm like, okay, if anything, I want to make sure that the demon that we create, that he creates, does not look like anything like the Buffy vampire guys. I do not want that. They look so
Yeah.
terrible. And then he was like, "Oh, but I worked on that show." I'm like, "Oh god damn it!" I put my
Of
you know?
course.
I was like, "Oh fuck."
Oh, that's great.
Either way, you know what I mean. But he didn't design everything. He didn't design the
Yeah.
brows. But I was like, "Don't make him look like that at all." I hate that. But
Of
yeah,
course.
we'll see. Maybe they have a chance to make up for it this time.
Hell yeah.
Make up
Alright.
for it.
I'll give it a whirl. I'll check it out. I
Yeah.
did do a movie called The Nightmare Gallery with Amber Benson, who
Yeah,
is
yeah.
from Buffy fame, and she is a fucking stellar fucking human being and a joy to work with. I can speak that much of the franchise for sure.
Oh, cool.
Special shout out to Gene Blalock, great fucking director.
Oh, yeah,
Makes fucking awesome movies.
yeah.
Oh,
Nightmare
yeah.
Gallery. It's a movie. You can
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
I haven't seen that Gene
Oh,
guy in
yeah.
a long time.
That's a good fucking dude.
Yeah. Next up, Mr. Adam Green. We finally got an
Adam
announcement.
Green.
We
Haven't
got
seen
an
his name in a
announcement.
minute.
Adam Green.
Frozen
I've
with
known about this
Scar.
for a while, but Adam Green has a movie coming out soon. I guess they started, announcing that they're trying to get international sales for it. It is called The Ascent, and here's what it's about. The picture follows a group of friends who arrive in Europe for a glamorous but daring destination wedding. The fun and games turn into nightmare when they find themselves precariously suspended above shark-infested waters and in a battle for survival.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like Nightmare Fuel.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of shark
I mean-
movies. Like the shark movie resurgence that we've had over the last, 5-10 years has been really, really nice.
It's been
So,
Sharknado, bro.
I mean, yeah, Sharknado is really what started it. And then boom, we're
Changed
getting hella shark movies after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Frozen was fantastic. I remember
mean,
being like,
Frozen's
"How the fuck
great.
are they going to make a movie where they're just in a fucking ski
Oh,
lift the whole entire
dude.
time?" But they did, and it was fucking great.
The most
Yeah.
brutal part of Frozen, dude, is when homie's up in the ski lift and he's like, "I'm gonna make a jump for it. I can make it. I promise."
God.
And they're like, "Okay, man," and he jumps and just like snaps both of his legs and gets
Crunch,
eaten by
dude.
wolves.
Yeah.
Like instantly. You're just like, "Oh, dude, you fucked up, bro. You can't be doing that."
Yeah. And I mean,
What a brutal movie.
Adam fully made everyone stay out there in the middle, and they shot in the snow the whole movie
Dude.
for that feeling, and everybody was frozen literally the whole time. So
Great movie, man.
yeah, if you ever watch the behind the scenes on that, that's a interesting documentary making of. But yeah, I worked with Will Barrett, who's Adam's go-to DP, and well, he also shot Frozen, but and recently, and he had told me, yeah, me and Adam are going out to, I forget where they were going, to Romania or some shit to make this movie, and so I'm just happy for Adam because he hasn't had a feature since 2017, since Vincent Crowley, whatever it's called.
Victor Crowley.
Victor
yeah.
Crowley, yeah. Sorry, the wrong. Victor. Yeah, since Victor Crowley. So yeah, I'm glad for him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, I guess we can get into kind of the main chaos of the week that I just keep noticing on all of my I mean, I go into Facebook maybe like a minute a week, and then I just see getting into like just get inundated with a barrage of all of these posts of people talking about is horror political, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean is horror political? And I guess it all stems from the Terrifier director Damien Leone, who made a comment this week about the Terrifier films, and maybe it ended up being like a backhanded comment against maybe something that some maybe David Howard Thornton or one of his other actors made, or maybe people were giving them backlash because of what they were saying. I don't know. I couldn't see all of the comments, but let me go through what he says, and I want to see what you guys think about all this, and we discuss. Damien Leone, a week ago, he said, I want to make a very important statement regarding the Terrifier franchise and this ugly political climate we're living in. As most of you know, some of my cast members and crew members have a very passionate political presence on social media with extreme and sometimes harsh opinions, which is their right. I'm all for freedom of speech and expression. That being said, Terrifier is not in any way, shape, or form a political franchise. I did not get into filmmaking because a politician, or to become a politician, or promote any political agendas or ideologies, especially through a killer clown movie. I fell in love with horror movies as a form of pure entertainment, and those are the films I like to make. Since Terrifier 1, our cast and crew has and still consists of Republicans and Democrats, and anyone is welcome to be a part of it, regardless of their political affiliations, as long as they're a decent human being. That goes for our fan base as well. If this doesn't sit well with any fans or cast crew members, that is your right, and I respect it. You don't have to buy a ticket, and you don't have to work on these films. Thank you, and I recommend you don't let toxic rhetoric on either side of the political spectrum deter you from being a Terrifier fan. So,
wow. I didn't realize you said that much.
Now, I know I've never read that much in my life. So this has sparked an online debate of thousands of comments and people all across the board commenting about, their political affiliations, either thanking him or, trying to diss him about this, about like, oh, you can't be apolitical. You can't, you got to take one side or the other, kind of thing. And there's articles that came up where people are saying, I'll show you guys a couple of the article headlines that I've noticed here. Here's one of them. Damien Leone, you could not be more wrong. All horror movies are political, even your Terrifier films. So this person is writing to tell Damien Leone that his own movies are political, whether he likes it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I keep pressing the wrong button. Terrifier hits the Trump tipping point. Can the real Damien Leone please stand up? And then here's another one. Shit, it's down. For this queer immigrant filmmaker, horror has been and always will be political. So, what do you guys think? Are all horror films political?
Yes. Yes. Next question. No, I'm just kidding. No, no, not necessarily. And I think that you can absolutely make a movie with the pure intention of just making a piece of entertainment, a piece of art. But what surprises me about the Terrifier in particular is that the Terrifier movies are extreme horror. Like that is what a lot of people would classify as like obscene material. And
right, talking like freedom of speech, like fucking kind of shit. Like this could be some like Tipper Gore would have things to say about Terrifier.
Yeah, like Terrifier 3 is intentionally controversial with its content. And if you're generating that type of controversy, politics is going to play into it. With that said,
but you're
I'm not saying that was his intention, but it's gonna happen.
That's because like the main thing is what people are perceived by art is relative to each person watching it. Everybody takes in something that so are you talking about each audience member is going to make it political, or was it political in the first place?
I'm just saying that vocal of an expression of freedom of speech is political because you're making it. It's a very, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody goes out and makes a big gnarly torture movie that generates a lot of controversy, in the same way. And he's not the first one to do it. All horror movie does that. It's meant to push boundaries and to get people talking, and there is a subgenre of extreme horror that is literally meant to say how far can we push the line?
Oh yeah.
And so I guess
does that make it political?
Okay, no, it does. Not from the intention of the filmmaker.
Yeah.
But it can and will be looked at through the eyes of politics at some point when you put it into the world. And I say that because for instance, there's people that actively want to ban pornography. They want to ban pornography. You think Terrifier is not going to be part of that?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to watch this movie in Florida fucking next week, bro.
So absolutely, politics.
And that's probably why he's saying this.
Yeah, so that's from the freedom of speech aspect. I'm surprised that personally that he would put out a statement as being apolitical, because in my thought process would be, if I was apolitical, I wouldn't make the statement at all, because what's the point of making this statement by saying you're apolitical? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly might have sparked him needing to say this. Now, I mean,
I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean, like
you said, I imagine some of the stars have said whatever their piece is, and he's, that might have some dissension. Again, I mean, this guy was probably eating ramen fucking 6 months ago and now has fucking millions and millions of dollars. So I'm sure he doesn't want to lose potentially half of his fan base immediately. But it says more than I thought it was going to say, though, because all I saw was that quote where it was like, these movies are for whoever wants to watch them or whatever. Like, that's kind of all that I thought he had said.
Yeah. I mean, which it should be. I don't think that is necessarily.
But if you're all for freedom of speech and expression, there are people out there currently actively suppressing freedom of speech.
This
is some contradictory fucking statement in this, and
that's why I'm a little surprised, and it's not a slight. I'm just
100% on both sides, all sides. People are always trying to suppress other people's speech. Whether it's
but Christian, but where's the line? Because now we literally have Super Bowl.
One side is banning books and taking away pornography.
There's a Super Bowl commercial to go to Kanye West's website, and it's to sell Nazi shirts, dude. Literally.
Yeah.
But okay, is that okay? Do we want that? Isn't there a line? Isn't there a time when we say, hey, maybe you should just shut the fuck up and not say anything if you think that way?
No, you can 100% talk shit to him about doing that. You can 100%.
But do you want to be in a country that sells Nazi shirts on at
100? No, I do 100%. I do. It's not like that. I agree with that. No, I don't agree with that, but I don't. But the fact that I don't agree with it is what makes living here and the Constitution great.
I agree.
That people can say what they want to say. They can sell what they want to sell. People can buy what they want to buy. And the thing about it is, like, okay, who had the Super Bowl on Fox yesterday, right?
Yeah.
They should have. They are the gatekeeper. This is their channel. This is their company. Their business.
Totally, 100%.
Same with Facebook. Same with Twitter. And they all have their own rules, and they should be able to do whatever they want with their own business. and that should and allowing whatever speech they want to allow to the fullest extent they would like to allow, because obviously in this country we can say what we want to say with most of the hopes that we will be able to say it legally and without like being thrown in prison, right? Unless you're going to say you want to kill the biggest.
Don't say it.
World or right?
Don't say it on YouTube.
That kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, I fully agree that everyone should be able to say what they want to say, but it doesn't mean that we have to agree with it, right?
Okay.
Because once you start taking away any minor amount of anybody's right to say something, even if, I mean, if you're on the street with somebody, that's fine. If they're saying it on Facebook or Twitter, it's up to Facebook and Twitter to take it down or allow it, you know, and you can shun it away and you can complain about it. But otherwise, everybody should be able to say what they want to say.
Sure, totally. Everyone should be able to say what they want to say.
Otherwise, once you start one rule, then it just becomes a million rules, and we've already seen that.
Okay, Christian. Yeah, everyone. I totally agree. Everyone should be able to say what they want to say, but there will be societal repercussions to speech. That society, if you say some shit, you're allowed to say it, but you might get rocked in the face for saying it.
Yeah,
that's also okay sometimes. Depending on what you say.
know, but
you know what I'm saying?
But okay, but so is it okay for Will Smith to go smack Chris?
Hell no.
Chris Rock.
Hell
okay,
no.
But he didn't agree with what he said.
Yeah, but if Will Smith walked down the fucking stage with a swastika on his arm, I'd hope that fucking someone would go slap him in the face and say, "What the fuck are you doing, bro? The fuck's your problem? Get the fuck out of here with that shit."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
that's our all of our perception of that is a correct thing to do, is that people.
Okay, well, my point is,
people should not be promoting.
Now all of a sudden, people are saying it's okay to do Zeke Heil at the Trump rallies and the inauguration. It's okay to have swastika commercials on the Super Bowl. That's my point.
Yeah. Well,
and that's kind of
still up to those companies. It's still up to those companies.
Okay.
Nazis were the bad guys when I was growing up, for sure. As a product of the 80s, if there was a bad guy in the movie, for Nazis. And
now being Nazi is just free capital market.
It's fucking terrifying and scary.
It's horrible, dude.
And anyways, I don't think Damon Leone is who we're supposed to.
And hold on, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to associate that to anything like that. No.
Yeah, Kanye West.
No, but just like, as far as horror movies being political, I think there's like horror movies, like they play into our fears and anxieties of the times. You know what I mean? So like each generation, like themes are going to come up. The things we're scared about are going to come up. To me personally, the scariest fucking movies on the planet are the Purge movies, because I could see it happening and I actively fucking see that shit like happening. That scares me way more than zombies, way more than fucking ghosts. Like, because I see hate and how that can just fuel fucking just terror. So, I mean, I don't think all horror movies are political, but they are an art form, and art is radical. Creating things is radical, But I think this Damien Leone dude's just been actively trying to figure out how to make blood get really big for the past 20 years, and probably isn't reading the news or giving too much shits about things,
Well,
yeah.
So.
And my thing is like.
But luckily we have our Jordan Peels, and we have our fucking John Carpenters making They Live, and we have fucking wonderful voices out there fucking, doing wonderful things and using this art medium as a form to say something if you choose to.
That's one thing about like celebrity culture and people that follow celebrities. That really irks me when people of a certain political agenda or something happens that is completely has nothing to do with the celebrity, and then they might be going, "Hey, Cameron Diaz, tell us we need you to take a stance on gun control because 20 kids just got shot up in a high school." And Cameron, and then Cameron Diaz is like, what I have to, that's what you want me to do right now on my social media? that I just use for promoting my movies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what everyone is doing to Leone right now, is that they're saying, oh, one of some of your actors are maybe leaning toward the left or something, or maybe against Trump. I didn't read what they said. And so whatever it is, maybe there's backlash because Damien's not saying anything, and maybe that's what sparked him to have to say this.
But why? But what did he say? But what did he say? He said that he takes no stance.
No,
And that is
he
taking
didn't say
a
that.
stance.
He didn't say that. He just said, don't drag my Terrifier movies into your political agenda.
I agree. Okay,
That's
fair.
literally what he's saying. And if anyone and everyone is welcome as long as they're good people. And if anyone doesn't want to work on these movies or watch these movies because they have a political stance they think is going against what anyone from these movies, then it's fine. Don't watch the movies and don't work on the movies.
I agree, but here's the thing though, and I think this is it. He has the right to say that. He has the right to. I don't know Damien Leone. I have a lot of respect for him. I don't know him. I'm not making any judgment. I have no idea what he thinks about politics, and nor does it fucking matter. But he has the right to make his statement. I have the right to read that statement and go, it sounds like he's just doing some sort of damage control to appease
100%.
angry Trumpers that are dogging his movie because his star is outspoken,
has a heart and feels compassion for people.
You know what I mean? So I get it. You can stay in the middle if you want. That's fine. You have the right to do that. But the backlash you're getting, I'm also not really surprised, because you didn't have to say anything at all. You literally
could have said nothing at all.
You didn't have to say anything at all. No one would be talking about it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. This comment was the movies aren't political, but that comment did say something political just by fucking saying, making big of a statement. I said I was surprised it was that much written. My movies are for whoever wants to watch them. Like, I thought that's literally all he said, and I was like, oh, art for art's sake. But
sure.
And I do believe you can make art for fucking art's sake, and this dude is just obsessed with blood and doesn't really give a shit about too much else. And I don't know. Terrifier. I'm a fan of fucking schlocky horror movies. Terrifier isn't my favorite movie. I don't know about you. Have any of you guys even seen Terrifier?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of Terrifier 2.
You saw 3?
I only saw 1. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I'm saying. None of us have seen 3. We run fucking film villains. Like,
dude, Terrifier 2 though is literally one of my favorite horror movies, dude. It's so fucking good. Terrifier 2 is brilliant. I've seen it multiple times.
I mean, it is gore to an art form for sure. He's got a fucking
I have
thing. But I put on Terrifier. It fucking
Terrifier.
bored me. I watched for a half hour and nobody said anything, and I didn't care about anybody.
Oh, dude, Terrifier 2 is like going on a fucking mushroom trip.
I've seen 2. I enjoyed 2, but 3, literally nobody. He's a fucking mime. Nobody fucking talks. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of fucking boring. So, anyways, he's got a mime. Clearly, this guy's not trying to say anything. If he wanted to say something, he'd fucking have a voice that says something. This character's a fucking mime. I don't think this guy has an opinion. So yes, I believe him.
This is also one of the problems with like celebrity is that, you have this movie that goes #1 unexpectedly, becomes a huge smash hit. All of a sudden, the shit that you post on social media gets clipped and picked and thrown out there for everybody. Like, I don't know. With that said, though, if one of my filmmaking friends posted this and I knew them on a personal level, I would comment or message and be like, yo, man, what? I would delete that.
But what?
I would delete that.
Yeah, but what's so bad about it, though? What is so bad about it?
Here's, if you want to get real with it, Christian, and I say this with the utmost respect, the rise of the far right in
fascism.
And the fascism, the neo-Nazi movement is very frightening, and there are many people that have very extreme views that are very emboldened right now by the current agenda. So my theory is that these emboldened racist fascists came down on somebody speaking out about the rights that people are losing under this administration. And what this statement was released was to appease the fascist racist people that are trying to push their thoughts on us actively now in this administration. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So there's no, he didn't technically say anything wrong, but it's the fact that he said it at all is the problem. Like,
but it's so, but if he
if I say, hey guys, it's okay, we should all just get along and be nice to each other because we should all just be good people, that doesn't change the fact that half of the country voted for an agenda that is actively harming people today. Well, so I mean, you can be a good person in your life but still support a very harmful agenda. But that's what people are trying to maybe make people aware of, that if you're protected, you are, by doing nothing, by doing nothing is the same as complying to this, what's happening. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm not out there storming the streets. We're all guilty of it to an extent, but people are being hurt right now. They just rounded up 15 people at a Mexican restaurant 20 miles from my fucking house, dude. And ICE took them all out. That business is belly up.
Yeah, dude. There's big fucking signs up in fucking West Hollywood saying ICE is fucking coming, and they're having the DEA and fucking FBI team up with them. And people's jobs that were about importing people and bringing people safely into this country are now about actively fucking throwing them the fuck out and fucking imprisoning them.
Trump's administration.
This is
Trump's
not
administration said we don't care if they have a criminal record at all. If we catch them and they are here illegally, they are leaving. That's families. That's people that have been here for years.
Isn't that what the law is, anyways?
Well, he doesn't want to break up the family, so he'll just throw away the whole fucking family.
I'm playing devil's advocate right now. I just, because
people did this during Nazi Germany too. People were like, I'm just a centrist.
But I mean, would you? So let's just say, because I agree that people should stay here, but I also agree that there should be regulations about, not every single person should be able to come and immediately become a citizen, right?
Totally.
I mean, because I'm not going to be, I shouldn't have the pompous idea that I could go to Zimbabwe and become a citizen there, or Sweden and be like,
fucking imaginary lines. Who cares?
Give me a passport, But
I think the idea is that there's a lot of people that have been here for a very long time and have deep roots here in America that are going to be torn away from their families.
Yeah.
And they are doing it with reckless disregard of criminal record or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's one thing to catch a criminal that has done, several crimes and that's here illegally and say, yo, you got to go, bro. But it's another thing to catch a dude that's been working 19 years on a farm, like a video I just saw, that has a wife and 3 kids here that are all U.S. citizens, but he is not. And he got rounded up in a farm deportation and is getting sent home. Yeah. Is that okay? Is that what we are about as Americans? I don't. Well, I mean, it seems like half the country is, and that's kind of freaky. You know what I mean?
I think it's more than half of the country.
Well, yeah, and that's very scary.
But,
majority is that done atrocities all the time.
Because I know many immigrants that are not legal. Over my years, and
they're probably get shipped home if they get caught.
Yeah, but
they will.
It's
I hope it's no one you like,
because I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm completely outside of both of those sides because I think they're both pure evil. When it comes to the
one of them is
one of them wants more medicine
pure
for people.
No, but each side is going blind to the other side. If you step back from both of them and start studying both of them, or because when a Democrat is like when Biden
This
was
is
in
the
office.
last film villains, bro.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
the
the
worst
last
episode
fucking
of
film
Film
villains.
When
bro.
Biden was in office,
You are going to end up on Truth Social as a hero, and Hunter and I are going to start film heroes next week. But this is over, bro.
but no, I mean when Biden was in office, all the Democrats
We
shut
have a
up and they don't
fascist
complain.
fucking dictator right now, bro. This is fucking pure evil. This is not some war profiteering shit that you
Yeah,
can
this
point at
is
the
it's
Democratic Party.
literally happening
They're-
right now.
That's just
My trans friends are fucking in danger. I'm on fucking disability and SSI. My wife is in fucking danger right now, bro.
Dude, I'm not gonna.
I
yeah,
can
dude.
lose my apartment next week, dude. Like this
It's
is
not gonna
not
happen.
fucking the same thing.
You were just you just spent 4 years through that shit, and you spent 4 years through Biden.
Musk wasn't in charge in those first 4 years, bro.
Yeah, but he's not going.
Christian, they're gutting everything, bro.
Everyone's
This
fucking
is not
security.
2016 to 2020, bro. This is fucking
They're
sequels.
they're
The body
lighting-
count. What have we learned from horror movies?
Yeah.
Sequels, there's a bigger body count. There's more villains. There's more atrocities. Like this is fucking lining up exactly, dude. Like,
Yeah, straight up, bro.
like this is not
I don't know.
Musk working for Trump. This is Trump working for fucking Musk, bro. Like this is fucking terrifying, scary fucking shit.
But
Like,
so, and what do you think his? What do you think?
doing whatever they want right now.
What do you think the villain Musk's agenda is?
They're taking all of the resources away from the poorest people and giving resources to the richest fucking.
But they've
people.
already been
They're
doing
providing
that
tax
forever.
breaks for the.
They've already
Not
been doing
like
that.
this.
Yeah,
not
Christian,
like this,
yeah.
dude.
That's why,
Christian,
Not like
if
this.
you think- we already at the extreme, guys. We're already there.
No,
It's
we're
all of
not,
the
dude.
politics.
We're not even fucking close, dude.
And if you
are
don't
fucking
think
blind.
the Democrats are as bad as Republicans, you're just
the
blind.
Democrats are
not,
goofy
dude.
too. The Democrats are
They're
goofy too,
both
bro.
fucking
As an
beyond
organization,
versus,
as an
like,
organization.
actively round like your best
then
friend's
they give you
job
power.
turned from bringing people into the United States to pushing people out of the United States overnight, dude.
But
Overnight.
they've always been doing that.
No, your friend's job turned.
The kids in cages was started with Obama, and then Trump did it too. That was already there with Obama. They were
The
putting-
zero tolerance was fucking Trump, bro. And opening Guantanamo to 30,000 immigrants is fucking Trump, bro.
Yeah, Trump
Yeah.
wants to
Something
create a
being
fucking
20%
silo
wrong
over
and
at
something being
Guantanamo.
1,000,000% wrong are very different things.
Yeah,
But you
I totally agree.
might be on the wrong side of history right now.
as in
And that's
saying
okay.
Democrats and Republicans are both shit politicians.
Like I said,
Christian,
one is
Christian,
20% and
Christian.
one is 1,000,000%.
Would you
fucking
rather
just
would you
right
rather
there.
get slapped in the face or absolutely kicked in the balls with steel-toed boots? They're both bad. They both aren't fun. They're both not good.
Yeah,
But
you
one of
guys
them
are
is gonna
cherry-picking.
fucking what cherry picking.
I care for a lot of trans people. I care for a lot of brown people, and I
Yeah.
care for a lot of disabled people, and I am fucking terrified.
Yeah.
And that has not been what's active in my life.
I literally, I'm not exaggerating or blowing smoke, dude. I gave a ride to a human person, and they gave me their phone number at the end of the ride because we got talking about what's going on, and they're like, I am no longer feel safe taking Ubers, and I live in a red state. And they said, I'm no longer feel safe taking Ubers because the last several Uber drivers I've had since this election have made derogatory comments about my physical appearance.
Oh, wow.
And this is somebody that, is non-presenting or, you know what I mean? Like and these people are emboldened right now. And when you embolden people that have, in my opinion, and I think in the opinion of what I think most moral people are, like evil ideology, Nazi ideology, that's not good. That's really not good. And especially when people are throwing up Zeke Hiles at Trump inaugurations, like Elon Musk did, and no one seems to care. And now we're selling Nazi shirts at the Super Bowl.
I don't even
and no
know
one
about
seems
this
to
Nazi
care.
shirt thing. I have no idea what this is.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
Kanye West.
terrified.
Kanye West.
Go ahead, Hunter. You
Yeah,
know more about it.
Kanye West. I don't even remember seeing the fucking commercial. I don't fuck Kanye West. First of all, that guy's a piece of shit.
I'll back that up.
No, he bought a Super Bowl commercial. It's just like him in a tub or some shit. I don't even know what it was. It was literally him just saying, "Hey guys, I'm Kanye West. I fucking bought a Super Bowl commercial. Go to Yeezy." And if you and his website, when you go there, only sold one product: a white T-shirt with a swastika on it.
A literal swastika?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now that's just okay. People need to know what's going on, dude. And I think a lot of people don't, because I don't think that half of the country is like whack. I really don't. Like as fundamentally as human beings.
I think
I have faith in humanity, bro.
80% of the country is blind to what's actually going on. Nobody's paying attention, and nobody actually.
Oh, I mean, people in rural fucking America don't fucking see people and don't know.
But Christian, do you want to know? People don't know what's going on because there is no reign on free speech when it comes to major news, social media corporations, and because
free speech.
Listen, bro.
Be reined in?
All of a sudden, no, I'm saying that if facts no longer matter on Facebook, on Twitter, on the news, facts no longer matter to people. And you can find whatever facts you want to support your viewpoint.
Yeah, whatever your agenda is, you will find an article to agree with you, and then you will just get as much of that, for sure.
So that's another thing where it's like, yeah, I get you want like total free speech on all these major platforms where anyone can say whatever they want, but is that good?
Yes.
Shouldn't there? Okay,
yes.
so
100%.
Fox News should just be able to lie freely.
Yeah, but
Elon Musk should just be able to promote lies.
No, Rachel Maddow should be able to lie freely as well.
Okay.
She does.
You know, there used to be rules before the Reagan administration where actual news had to be non-biased,
but it never was.
And Reagan removed those.
It didn't have
removed that, and now we have this.
Yeah.
And
but
news reporting used to be a profession, like a real.
You're mixing it up with the news has to be non-biased versus the news has to tell the truth. That's two different things. So non-biased or the truth. So the news has always lied us into wars, and politicians have always told us. I mean, always controlled the media.
True.
And from back in the fucking from William Randolph Hearst days, from the early days of newspapers, the printing presses, the politicians have always controlled us. And they still do.
But during Reagan, it got pushed even further to where the pretend of it being a fact didn't even have to exist anymore. You know, like that's what's going on right now. The whisper racism doesn't have to be a fucking whisper anymore. You know, like that's what's fucking going on right now.
Yeah.
Like everybody's being told that it's fucking okay. Phantom Corp says truth is superior even if it hurts. Yes, truth is good.
Yeah. And it's hard, but it's hard to
it's
find
not what's out there right now. And if you post something anti-Trump or Musk on Facebook, like that will be fact checked. But if it's the other way, it won't be fact checked right now. And again, like you said, that's a private thing and they're allowed to do whatever they want. But that is the major form of how people talk to each other and share ideas and shit. And that's why this time is so much different than Reagan, because we could not talk like this before. We could not just go on YouTube and fucking just, you know, we're three people that.
Oh, we lost him.
Hey, we lost him.
My Wi-Fi just cut out. See, they could hear me, bro. They're trying to fucking censor my shit.
Yeah. Guys,
anyways.
I can bring us home here. I have a fun VHS. I got a fun VHS segment here that directly kind of correlates. I don't know if Christian is still with us.
My fucking camera keeps cutting out, so okay.
I don't know how you guys
They're trying to shut up. This is fucking free speech being taken down, Ack.
Christian. Hey, how do you guys feel about a round of read the back of the tape? And you guys, because what's the score right now? Alex is 2-0.
I think so. Yeah.
I have a selection here of 7 horror films.
Okay.
And they all are
apolitical.
They are all either very political, pretty political, or star some sort of politician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys want to play?
Yeah,
dude. Come on. I
Alright.
have They Live tattooed on me, bro. Come on.
I don't have the spoiler alert. They Live is not in this stat.
Damn it! I was gonna guess They Live 7 times. Fuck. Okay. Well, at least
Okay.
now I know. It's not-
Okay. So this is yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Ready? The dead are returning to life and attacking the living.
Night of the Living Dead.
Dawn, a Day of the Dead.
Return of the Living Dead.
Okay. But hold on. You guys have guessed. All your guesses are wrong. So we're going back fresh, clean slate. Ready?
Okay.
4 survivors take refuge in a shopping mall, overrun by bloodthirsty zombies.
Dawn of the Dead remake.
Alex got it first.
Oh wait,
man.
oh you didn't say it before?
No one said Dawn, dude.
Oh shit.
I said night, you said day, I said return. We fucking went right by it.
But yeah, that's a nice little 2-tape collector's edition, Dawn of the Dead. And it is
sexy.
political. It is political. All right,
It is.
similar.
It's
very
also
similar.
one of my favorite remakes of all time.
But it's
not gonna
socially,
lie.
so that's the thing. Socially,
Social commentary.
Social
it's a social commentary.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. The fears of the time.
Yeah.
That is, socio-political is political. It doesn't have to be
what we
right
did-
versus left.
Yeah.
It's top versus bottom, bro.
Yeah. But you guys are supporting the
Top
top
versus
as well.
bottom.
You guys are supporting the top. If you're supporting Democrats, you're supporting the top.
No, I support people having affordable medicine and not getting deported when they haven't committed crimes.
Yeah,
and
but they still be doing that.
Healthcare.
Both sides do that. You guys are just okay. Either way, whatever. All right.
Hey, if Bernie had
This
been
was
elected
supposed
in
to be the-
2016,
Yeah, I would have been much happier. That was
The
the first
Democratic
time I was like,
establishment
there's
is
a presidential
stupid,
candidate that I'd be like, okay, but then he shit the bed and fucking folded under
He didn't
everybody.
shit the bed.
the Democratic establishment.
Bernie is not
is
a Bernie
hot
was
mess.
not a Democrat. Bernie is
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah,
No.
but
No.
the
Man of the
Democrats,
people.
fucking
Democrats,
buried him.
the Democrats find every way to possibly
Oh,
lose.
Uncle Bernie.
uh,
There is an alternate universe, though. Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
That was our last chance. It's all polarization from now on. Still,
All right.
Well, I'll drink to that, Ack.
Speaking of this, here's a clue.
All of this is just because Ack's pissed that he fucking sucks at this game. That's what it comes down to.
yeah.
All right, this is what we're currently living in right now. Okay, that's your clue.
Purge.
1959, Friday nights. That's when American TV viewers time traveled, witnessed shocking twists of fate, entertained aliens, experienced
Invasion
the
of the Body
knife-
Snatchers.
negative, experienced the knife edge of dread, and the first journeyed to this classic TV series, explored a land of boundless
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
I
We
wasn't
are
allowed to
fucking.
guess again after I guess.
You could get no. You could guess again. I don't know.
I mean, I get that I can like rocket fire. Okay,
We're in the
1-1.
motherfucking Twilight Zone right now, guys.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
Well,
All right,
some
here's
shit
another.
fucked
Here's
up, bro.
here's another one that's
Some
pretty.
fucking hamster bit a fucking power line at CERN back in 2016, and everything's all fucked up, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding, bro. This one is another one that's very, very topical, I feel.
Black Devil doll. Okay. I'm just joking.
Satan's son is all grown up, and he's not playing around anymore.
Oh, The Omen. Damien,
No, it's
The
all
Omen
grown
2.
up. It's the fucking.
All right, clean slate, clean slate.
Oh, Prophecy.
Set in an eerie future, the Great Recession has arrived. As worldwide starvation and economic doom prevail, so does Damien, who relentlessly continues his sinister plot to control the world.
It's not Damien Omen 2? Omen Part 3?
All right. No one gets points. We're looking for the final conflict. Omen 3.
Yeah, I got it.
You said Omen 2, dog.
I said Omen 3 after Omen 2.
All right, we'll give it to you,
He
Chris.
did
2 to
but
1. 2 to 1.
3
2 to
guesses in
1.
a row, so you know. But I was just quiet. So I don't know. Whatever. Summer, help me out on this because
War of the World.
Maybe.
All right. A truly modern tale.
Look at Ack with his bad guy chalice that he's drinking from.
A truly modern tale of terror as terror of the beast within. This is the chilling descent into savagery as a group of British schoolboys who completely cut off from society.
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies. Yeah.
Alex is all about the British schoolboys.
Yeah, Alex knows a lot about
it. Caught my attention.
It's a great fucking movie.
It's an incredible movie. Oh my god, dude.
In fact, they just let those kids like run fucking wild. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I got two more. Okay, I ended with two fun ones. Okay. All right. This action-packed adventure story of fighting men pitted against an unseen enemy, a force more powerful than their fiercest weapons. Recruited by the CIA to rescue hostages held by guerrilla fighters in Central American countries.
Predator.
Predator is the winner.
Yeah,
dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's nice.
Best muscles.
That's something we can all agree on, right? That's a really nice back cover.
Yeah, he was
Fuck yeah, dude.
That is highly sensual, bro.
Jesse
All
fucking Ventura.
Last one, guys, to end our political episode, which has just been a fucking train wreck.
The
nightmare.
worst episode.
This has been a
best
really bad
episode we've ever had.
We got to
This
delete
is
this one.
worst
Like,
episode.
Summer says, wait, so Summer's here. She said, "Damn, nobody listens to me. Sorry, we're not getting."
Oh,
them
so
all.
sorry, Summer.
We're not getting them all in
Oh,
real
she
time.
said the final conflict.
Oh, Summer got it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, Summer's got one. You've got two. I've got three. Summer's gonna win this one.
Oh man. All right, Summer's got one. You've got two. And Alex has got three. That's crazy because this one is actually worth 3 points because this one is tough. All right, so this is a winner take all tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
Okay, this is tough. This is a deep cut. All right, is the comment here? I'm gonna turn look at the comments too, so I can, in case Summer's still here.
She is.
All right.
Summer's good.
All right.
Got to be fast with your.
Okay. I'm sorry. You guys still there? I lost you. All right.
Convenient.
All right. Here we go. After perishing in a helicopter crash from friendly fire, Desert Storm war hero Sam Harper makes his last trip home. But Sam's got new orders.
Uncle Sam.
Wait, you said he perished.
Uncle Sam. He's
Uncle
undead, bro.
Oh, he is dead.
It's
Okay,
the best.
yeah.
It's the 4th of July horror movie, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look at that. Check out that sweet cover, too.
That is a sick fucking cover.
Yeah, that is real nice. That is crazy.
Remember in the 90s when everything was hologram like that?
That was
Or
crazy.
baseball cards or comic cards or comic books?
Bro, this used to be our AI back in the day. Christian, I'm sorry, bro. This episode was a mess.
No, this episode was fantastic.
You know, and I mean it with all sincerity, though. I do have
with a
nothing but
disclaimer
respect for the Terrifier franchise and Damien Leone's art. I think that those films are just fucking fantastic. So he hasn't lost a fan in me, but
yeah.
No, and I think it's good that we talk. But we have things like Squid Game and Get Out and The Purge and shit out there, and they live. And when horror wants to be political, it is a great fucking avenue. Much as not all music is political, but it is one of the finest art forms in the planet for it.
Yeah, and it's like I think that too. Like once you put your art into the world, it's not yours anymore. So people are going to interpret it and they're gonna.
And who knows? Damien Leone might end up being a great voice of this generation. I mean, fucking 2 Live Crew was fucking, nasty as they want to be, and then ended up fucking getting banned and became like a huge political discussion of my childhood, you know,
Yeah.
fucking banned in the USA, like fucking that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Free speech is, you know, socially political fucking free speech is always on the fucking line, and that is where horror is always pushing the boundaries, no matter what.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know.
I
think that's what it really comes down to.
And
Is fucking freedom to make what you want to be and freedom to say what the fuck you want to say, and hopefully you use that as a solid platform to do some fucking good, you know, whatever that means to you.
I say
as
also,
frustrating as this episode was, I think it was good that Ack got to hear us and we got to hear Ack, because you know we're all of our opinions are valid.
I'm not on your side, guys, but I
think Ack goes to his family dinner and he is the most fucking liberal person there, and he goes to some, you know, and there's going to be places where I mean
that's like a bullshit comment, and you're thinking that I'm like kind of far right or some shit. And
no, I don't say you're far right at all. I think you're more
right.
of the moderate. I think you're probably more of, you know, and there is also, I mean, we're not a political show, but we are this time. Like, there is a huge portion I've noticed of people around my generation that are like quite liberal, but also feel very different about the Second Amendment than I think a lot of the Democratic Party does, you know? Like, there is a whole portion of my generation that is like kind of scared of the government and is kind of like, maybe I should own a gun. However, is like very, you know, like, so there are intricacies where you don't exactly, like you said, fit into a category of just, it's a two fucking party system, and that's a fucking joke. And we're all victims to that. So I understand that.
That's why I say count me out.
No,
I'll let you guys fuck up the country.
No, but that's the fucking problem. You know what I mean? Because a two-party system, you don't agree with either of those. So you're going to literally abstain, and you are a smart fucking person, and that's the option they're giving you. And that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And it creates a lot of fucking apathy, and it creates a lot of fucking anger, and neither of those things are helpful when fucking, you know?
And kind of the way I see voting is almost like from an anarchist standpoint is that if you're voting to oppress someone else with what you wish.
It's valid.
And so, and here's what I'm gonna find out. If you guys can continue on as much as you want, but voting oppresses the other team. And if I've spent 48 years now on this planet, and I've seen all of my parents and grandparents and people talk about politics, and it's one side or the other, one side or the other, one side or the other, and it just goes back and forth. And there's a ping pong. It goes back and forth. And no one ever wins, and it just bounces back and forth, and it continually keeps us divided as people, because they continue to find little things within the groups of people to let them talk about and fight amongst themselves about, to continue to divide us, so they stay on top and we stay on the bottom. And that's where I stand with all of that kind of stuff, with all of politics, is that they're all awful. They all drop bombs on brown people around the world, and they all fucking, the war machine and all that shit is where all of our money goes.
That's
and that's
what
why
the
we
business of America is.
That's why we can't have nice things. And yes, we need to protect ourselves, but we should not be bombing the rest of the world or funding wars across the world. And that's why I don't vote for any of those people, and I don't agree with anything that the government does when it comes to, bombing everybody else. So until they stop fucking bombing the rest of the world, I'm done.
I agree with you on that.
And one little fact,
but now they're rounding up my fucking neighbors, and that's a lot different.
No, I mean, but that's, they're not killing them, right? But one thing I like to note, because I don't like
yet.
That's what I was thinking.
Obama in his final year, he was a saint, and he was given the Nobel Peace Prize early in his presidency, right? Obama in his final year, guess how many bombs he dropped on?
Oh, it's disgusting.
I don't know. Trump said he was a DEI hire, so none
around
of it
the world.
mattered. So.
I hated Obama's foreign policy.
26,000 bombs in his final year in office. 26,000 bombs on 7 countries. So if you think that he's the Nobel Peace Prize guy, they're all against us. They're all not for us. And horror movies they should rise above all politics and and should look down upon politics and bullshit and oppression, and that's why we should make horror movies, you know. And we should make them for fun. We should make them to fucking talk shit about all of the fucking politicians, you know.
Christian,
So that's where I stand.
I hear you, man. I
Yeah.
do. I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, this is why my political views line up more with that of like an anarcho-communist than you know, any of the two political systems.
I get it.
However, right now, Nazis are fucking said that they're okay, and it's fucking terrifying, and that's the last thing I have to say today.
Yeah,
Hunter?
my main political view is punch Nazis in the face.
Punch
every
Nazis.
time.
Yeah, punch Nazis always.
Yeah. That's
Phantom
it.
Core, the internet corpse, I like to say. The internet has given everyone a microphone. Everyone. People can disagree, but keep it civil. And that's what we're doing tonight.
And
that's what we're trying to do, yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree. And I think that
punching
talking to people is very important, and having conversations that are not you are evil or you are dumb is important. And just yeah. Turn off the Facebook and the Fox News and the MSNBC and go talk to your neighbor, man. Seriously. Go make sure your neighbor's good. Go call your old homie.
Yeah. If you want to change the world, clean up your fucking block.
Yeah.
That's what we can actually do. And make sure your neighbor's fucking safe. And that's what we got. And yeah, I live in LA. I live in a very, they say we live in a melting pot, but it's not. It's a fucking TV dinner. Everyone's fucking put in all these different little sections. But love everybody. Why not? It doesn't hurt. It takes, I feel like they say it takes more muscles to frown than a smile. It takes more muscles to hate than to love. So fucking, I love you, Ack. I love you, Hunter. I love you, Film Villain World.
I love you guys. You guys are really are we friends? Are you guys my best friends right now?
Yeah. We are best friends.
Did we just become friends?
Yeah.
You guys are great. I love Film Villains.
Watch Black Devil Doll.
Yeah, man. Watch horror movies because they're the best, man.
Yeah, and thank you to Summer, to Chris, to Phantom, and whoever else is out there listening, and and Amy too.
And
yeah, shout out, man.
We promise we will just talk about fucking movies probably next time.
Yeah, give us we really struggle for topics. So if anyone has a cool topic of discussion, we got to change it up next week, man.
Yeah, I think but we might, we might start bringing in some interviews.
I would love to, dude. Let's chat.
We need to interview Jonathan Lewis about Black fucking Devil Doll, because I watched this shit and I have questions, comments, concerns about the meanest, nastiest, dirtiest, raunchiest, ass-kickingest Afro-American demon puppet in the most controversial exploitation film of the century. So good.
Wonderful.
Jonathan Lewis, we salute you. We miss you.
Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah. Toodles.
Thanks, everyone. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Okay.